Hello?
Hi, Mr. Ward?
Oh, hi.
Hi, it's Miss Prasad.
Okay, give me a second to put you on a recording.
Okay, I don't want to be on your recording.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to be recorded.
Oh, are you coming in today? Anyway, you are being recorded to protect myself.
Okay, so I don't want, I don't want to be recorded.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
What do you want?
So,
you want to send me an email?
okay, so I'm actually, I don't give you permission to email me.
Okay.
And I don't want to communicate.
What are you actually calling me?
Okay, so I'm calling.
I'm recording you so I can... Right.
Okay, so please don't be argumentative. Please try and have some respect. Okay? I'm calling you because I'm trying to arrange a day to surrender. Okay? I've been trying to call around and get some lawyer's advice, right? Which I told you I would do. So can we agree on a date that I can surrender? Because I feel at a disadvantage if I'm not able to speak to a lawyer. Like, you can understand that. I'm not going to wait to be approved. I'm going to try to get a lawyer referral, from the Law Society, so at least I can get some preliminary information, hopefully without cost. Right? So can we agree on a date when I can come in to surrender? You said you were okay with Wednesday?
Yes.
You're okay with Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can we, okay, so I will come in on Wednesday. I will book it in, and I will come in sometime on Wednesday, and you don't have to be there, right? Because I'm not going to give any statement or anything. I'm going to go on, hopefully, even if I don't, I want to speak to a lawyer, at least I should be able to get a half an hour free consultation because I spoke to the Law Society, right? So I'm waiting, for a call back on that. And so we've agreed that Wednesday I will come to surrender. Is that okay?
Okay, let me just check my schedule.
Okay, but I'm not doing any statement with you or anything. Like, I'm coming in just to surrender. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to speak to you at all.
Okay, well, it'll be surrendering to me, and you have to go over the release conditions with me. You don't have to give a statement. That's your prerogative, and I've already explained that in your emails, and I've already explained that on the phone, that you don't have to say anything. But I'll be the one going over your rights to counsel and going over the release. What time do you think you'll be in?
So is there any way that anybody else can do it?
What time do you think you'll be in?
Okay, let's say between 1 and 3. Is that okay?
Can we make it closer to 3 o'clock?
The reason it's because I have another appointment just before, and I want to try to hopefully get out of that. You're in the downtown area, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get out of that downtown area, before. But is there any way somebody else can read me my rights?
No, I'm the case manager. I'll be arresting you, and I'll be releasing you. I'll be giving you the documents, right? So I'll take care of my cases, no problem. I just have a 12:30 appointment on Zoom that could probably go an hour. So after 1:30, if you want to come into 52 after 1:30, I'll be available. If you come in while I'm in my Zoom, they'll just tell you to wait.
Okay, so no. So in case your thing goes over, we'll say after 2?
Sure. Yeah, like 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock for sure.
Okay, so anytime after 2, right? You're working anytime after 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, and don't worry, I don't want to come driving down there during rush hour. That's all I'm trying to, avoid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the cutoff though? What's your latest time?
I have to check with my sister because my sister's going to come with me. And I'm going to see if somebody else can come with me as well, right? Because honestly.
Well, if you're not going to give a statement, maybe I can just drive out to you and arrest you on your front door and then give you the release document.
No. I'm going to come out there. We just agreed to Wednesday, right? So let's say Wednesday. You said after 2 o'clock is convenient. So let's say between 2 and 6. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's fine.
Okay, so
even 2 and 7, but yeah, we'll say 2 and 6.
Okay, so between 2 and 7. That way I can hopefully get somebody to come with me, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, it's nothing against you. I'm afraid to go anywhere downtown because I'm just afraid if I see Justice McEwen or I see any of these, these lawyers, I'm afraid I'm going to get assaulted. I'm afraid for my life. If you don't believe it...
No problem.
Okay,
so Wednesday between 2 and 7, you'll be here at 52 Division.
Yes.
I'll get the process going. It shouldn't take... I've got the release documents already. It shouldn't take more than about 20 minutes. All you need is your ID. I'd prefer you not to bring a body cam, but if you do, that's your prerogative, and we'll all wear masks because we don't want to be put on social media. But, I mean, that would be a nice, good faith thing if you didn't record police officers and post them on...
Well, let me put it to you this way. I'm hoping we can do this thing amicably, but I need you to be fair, right? That's all I'm asking for here is for you to be fair, and the only let me just tell you the main reason I do that is because I found police officers that are lying to me and not doing proper investigations and re-victimizing me. When I've been attending these women's support groups and getting group therapy and that, all the women hands down have said that the police are not your friend, they're going to invalidate, and I was shocked that this is exactly what's been happening. So my intent is to educate. That's always been my intent because I want this to stop. I want women to be helped. I want Canadians to be helped. That's my own intent, right?
So Wednesday, right, and that's the 26th. Between 2 and 7, and are you going to wear body cam or not?
I am.
All right.
I don't honestly, because of all the lies that have happened and even our conversation last night, I don't feel safe with that one because I don't know if you're going to edit the audios and then, the hassle it is just to get the audios from you guys afterwards. I've actually, apparently, you guys are editing body cams because that's what happened with the body cam when, the Peel police came out to see me when I initially reported the sexual harassment and that back in September.
You can talk to your lawyer about disclosure and what you're entitled to and all that. I just want to get the process done. I have a lot of cases. I want you to not have to keep traveling downtown, right? I've tried to bend over backwards to make it...
Am I able to do the fingerprinting tomorrow?
No, you come back on a different date for that.
Oh, okay. Because if I could get everything done, it would be more... Because honestly, I want to try to avoid the downtown because I don't want to even risk... I don't know how far... Is your office far from that courthouse?
No, we're at University in Dundas.
Yeah, so that's very close to that courthouse, right?
Where is yours? University in what? Queen? What's the address?
Oh, it's 330. I'm just afraid because I don't want to get assaulted if I go down there.
Well, no one's going to assault you that I know of. You're going to be with your sister. Are you driving down? We have a parking lot right next to the police station.
Oh, okay. Is it a free parking lot?
Yeah, there's a visitor parking right next to the police station.
Oh.
A few spots, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So I will be driving. Yeah, but again.
Just do me courtesy then. If you can. Call, and I see that you're calling from anonymous. If you can just call my number from a normal phone that says it's you, I'll pick it up, and then that way I can give the guys at the front desk the heads up to just put COVID masks on, because no one wants to be recorded and put on YouTube or anything like that. And we're all very respectful here. In fact, we've bent over backwards trying to facilitate your charges, but I mean... I'm just not prepared to take a body cam from you.
Let me put it to you this way. Rather, if we can start over and just be respectful of each other, I can tell you in my conversations with the other sergeant that I had mentioned to you before, he's even told me because he's been such an amazing, he's just been so empathetic, so supportive. And I told him, I said, how come you don't have other police officers? And I'm actually in the process of putting up a positive video on him, right? Which he even told me. He said, put up some positive things about police too, right? So I do it both ways, right? I'm not I'm not putting anything that's false. I'm just putting how you actually treat the public. Right? If you treat the public with respect and try to be fair with them and do a fair investigation, I have no issues. But when I hear from countless women in these groups saying, that the police, they're really, they invalidate you and they don't believe you and all these things. And it's even in the letter that I sent you from the women's group, right? Some of those things. I'm disappointed because this is Canada and you shouldn't be disbelieving women and you should be trying to do everything to help us. Right? I'm just telling you, I've never wanted to do anything against Justice McEwen. It's just that this guy just went crazy on me because I wouldn't sleep with him.
Okay, I don't think we need to go into your allegations. I told you I'm recording this. You know you have the right to silence, and the only reason I record it is to protect myself. We could have done this over email, and you could have said, is Wednesday okay? And I would have said I had an appointment. How about between 2 and 7, and we could have kept it back, but you keep going on and on.
It's because
I'm so glad that you've got Peel Police investigating.
But
the Toronto Police don't have to worry about it. You're in good hands.
No. So why is it that you don't want to investigate? If you're investigating this situation with justice, they're one and the same. Okay, so what I'm saying is, why would you only provide one side of things? Why are you not? And this is why I would put something like that up on social, because you should be trying to be impartial. You're a public body paid with public funds, and you should be trying to be impartial. That's all I'm saying. The point that I was trying to make is, all along I've been trying to do things so amicably with him. That's why initially I didn't even want to say what he had done, because I wanted to give him every opportunity to be a decent person, right? I didn't ask for his attention, sir, right? I don't want to cause him any trouble. What Sergeant Small said is he said that he's trying to get a peaceful resolution. I hope that you're trying to get a peaceful resolution too, right? Why wouldn't you want?
I only investigate based on evidence, Mr. Sword, and if you're dealing with a police officer that is handling your investigation, you only need one police officer to do an investigation, and you seem to have a really nice police officer.
But the other part of your investigation is my side. You can't just be you're not doing an investigation if you're not hearing all sides, right?
Are you coming in on Wednesday?
I've already confirmed for you that I'm coming in between 2 to 7. I will be there.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Now, what else do we need to discuss?
You're saying not to record. People are going to record you because now it's supposed to be full transparency. If you're not treating the public well, if you're re-victimizing women, if you're invalidating us and disbelieving us, particularly when there are audios that exist. But here,
what would you like?
But here, the evidence is the audios. The evidence is the audios.
Bring them to me.
Which you should be doing a production order to act on the information I've given you, that the evidence is there, instead of having me relive this over and over and re-traumatizing me. Right? Why are you re-traumatized? This is, and then here you are at the beginning saying that you're trying to do everything expeditiously, and every time I say to you, why aren't you getting the evidence the evidence would either prove what I'm saying or disprove it. So why wouldn't you want to get the evidence, which is pivotal for your investigation as well as Peel's?
Because I can't perjure myself, Miss Persaud. I cannot do that.
What do you mean perjure yourself? How would you perjure yourself by getting the audios that prove everything I've said?
Oh, you can't. A production order. You told me yesterday, I think, that you can just get them yourself. To get them.
No. But why would we need police officers that are not doing an investigation? Why do you need me to do the investigation for you?
No, you can bring your evidence. It's like no different than you bring in a picture.
But why are you not able to go and get that evidence? Why are you fighting me on that?
I'm not fighting you. I just don't have any grounds.
You know what you're showing? What grounds? The grounds is the guy wanted sex for his orders. I've told you that already, right? Instead, you'll sit there and try to invalidate and take things out of context and everything. And you know what?
Hey, look, I came in today.
It just tells me.
Somebody told me that you were going to surrender today, and I was prepared to do a full criminal statement with you today.
Oh, I'm not doing any statements with you, sir.
Yeah, then I can't. Without a proper court quality statement from you, there's no way I can proceed in any investigation. And you're getting the attention you deserve from Peel. You've got Peel investigating. You don't need two sets of officers investigating.
No, but you should be investigating the information I gave you, and you should be acting on it.
Okay, that.
Right. Anyways, listen. We're not. Let's agree to disagree. Okay. You don't want to do a proper investigation. No, but you don't want to do a proper investigation. You're showing me that you are not impartial, right? You have a bias. You have a bias to protect Justice McEwen and re-victimize me. I understand that. It came through clear last night, right? It's coming through clear today.
I think you're wrong, but I just want to know
instead of arguing about this, I've given you my confirmation. I will be there between 2 and 7 this coming Wednesday. You've agreed to that. So let's just cut it there, because it's clear to me you do not want to investigate this. You want to protect the judge by victimizing me.
So you didn't phone last night and say you were coming in today? Or?
Well, after I spoke to you, I told you I'm sick right now. So after I spoke to you, it sounded to me like you were threatening to come with a warrant, although I had called and I was trying to arrange a date to come in. So out of panic, I just called and said I'm gonna come in tomorrow. But I spoke to the Law Society and a few other people, and then they said no, you should really speak to a lawyer before you do anything. And all I'm saying is I want to have the respect of getting the opportunity to at least speak to a lawyer, right? That was my only intent initially, but I felt under duress the way that you were threatening and the way that you were behaving with me, right? I felt stressed and I didn't even sleep much last night because I can't take this, because this whole situation has made me sick as it is. Like, you can appreciate that, when women go through this stuff, there's a lot of psychological abuse that's happened to me. I don't care if you want to believe it or not, but I know it's happened. And I know that once you get those audios, it will prove it. No doubt. I know what happened in these hearings. I just actually came out from a court hearing right now. And I can tell you that the fact that she knew, because I told her ahead of time that I am recording the hearing, she was a lot more respectful today than she was on other times when she didn't, they weren't doing the things like conspiring like they normally do. Hello?
Yeah, I know. I'm here. I'm just.
Yeah. So, anyways, I guess at this point, you're not willing to actually investigate and get these audios.
I've got no statement from you. I've got no direction from my boss. You have to bring me some evidence, right? I mean,
how am I gonna bring you evidence when I can't get access to the audios?
Oh, I thought you said you could buy them for $24.
Well, you probably can, because you're a police officer, right? But the judges are denying me access to the audios. I've ordered them yet again, and I suspect that they're going to do the same thing they did last time, where they just said they don't want me to have them, right? Again, if you're a police officer, how are you investigating where you're expecting the person reporting the crime to investigate for you?
Yeah, but I thought we already discussed this yesterday, right? Your crime is something that happened over Zoom that you've interpreted. There's been no physical touching, correct?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Okay, because I know what the answer is. You've already said it's happened over Zoom.
Do you understand that sexual harassment and solicitation does not have to include touching?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Report him to the Ontario Human Rights Tribunal?
Sorry?
And did you not report him to the Ontario Human Rights Tribunal?
I'm not answering any of your questions. What I'm saying
they didn't
is,
do anything.
But here. There's not. But again, you're choosing to ignore everything, right? Number one, the first crime was the sexual harassment, solicitation, and reprisal by Justice McEwen, who wanted sex for his orders. Okay. Number two, the judges and the lawyer that tried the judges and the lawyers conspired to falsely incriminate me by giving me a false label to cover up Justice McEwen's crimes. Okay, and I've put that out on social media, so I have no problems with that. But anyways, so are you saying you're refusing to actually investigate my side of it? Because you've been provided, I think, since January, you provided my side of it.
No. I prepared to interview you for an hour today in a court quality interview, sworn under oath on video.
But did I ever agree to that?
Oh, I got a message yesterday that you would...
I never agreed to go in and give you a statement.
Okay.
I agreed to surrender.
Without a sworn statement.
I agreed to surrender. I never agreed to... I agreed to surrender. I never agreed to a statement. I think you want a statement, but again, I will have to defer to my lawyer, and I'm not going to be giving anything...
Exactly. So
I'm not going to be giving anything. No, but you already have enough information to go and get those audios.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
right? No, you just choose not to.
No.
Right? You like to re-victimize women. Your whole thing is you're biased. You're just trying to blindly protect the judge by re-victimizing me.
Are we done this conversation?
Yes. Anyway, so I'm coming in on Wednesday, so that's that. And don't prepare for anything because I'm not going in answering anything. Right? And I'm going to have you on body cam, so if you try to say I said things, everything will be recorded.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll let you know that any complaints you have about Justice McEwen has to be done in a police quality controlled investigation, which means after you are released and no longer arrested, you can give a sworn, video-recorded statement about what your allegations are, and you're to bring any evidence with you and witnesses. And just saying that on Zoom he said sex for orders, but he never mentioned sex, you took it to be that, and then you had blackouts. I need more than that.
No.
I've got no evidence to write a production.
No, but...
I will not perjure myself for you.
Okay, you know what?
I'll not lie for you.
No, you're not lying. Okay, let me demonstrate.
On Wednesday.
Okay, let me demonstrate.
I'm not lying for you.
No, you're not lying for me. No, you're not lying. Okay, okay, you said that you've been on my YouTube channel, correct?
Okay.
Let me show you. Can I show you? Please stop arguing. Let me show you something, okay? You said that you seem to think that everything has to be.
I can't lie for you, Mr.
No, I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking you to investigate. I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking you to investigate. Do you understand the difference between a lie and an investigation?
Yeah, but you have to cooperate.
Okay. You said that you were on my channel looking at my stuff. Is that true?
I have looked at the evidence, yes.
Okay, so there was something that was posted 9 days ago from two police officers that I went in. I tried to report this to yet again, and you'll see at the end the girl. You'll see how when she's looking around. If I tried to explain to you and say she was looking around, I could never say as much as when you see how she's looking around and that she's definitely telling lies. Okay? So go on there. Go take a look at it. It right now has 373 views. It says how people...
Is there a point in this? Because
No, because my point is, there's ways of seeing. Okay? When sexual harassment, solicitation, when things happen like that, it doesn't have to be plain out words, sex for orders. People can say,
Human Rights Commission.
Sorry?
Harassment?
Sorry?
Did they say there was harassment? The Ontario Human Rights?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Because they did not.
I'm not asking any of your. I'm not answering any of your questions. Okay? I thought we were supposed to get off this call because I booked the appointment for the surrender. Right? All I'm saying is you're saying. Is it your position? So you're saying that if I put you on YouTube with your conversation where you were not very kind to me last night, and I put it on a video and put it on YouTube, you're saying that that's not going to say as much as if I try to explain to people how I found him very abusive and intimidating and trying to invalidate me, and you're going to say how? Well, it's the thing, and I can't explain how you said it and the way you said it and the things that you said, but if I tape you and I put it on a video on YouTube and say, this is what this police officer has treated this woman who reported sexual harassment, then everybody's going to say, my God, that's exactly what all these police officers are doing. Right? This is an education, because you know what? The fact that police officers can now be recorded, and they're supposed to, I think there's a new inspector, Mr. Ryan Tesher, in charge of transparency. That all has to be in place, because the public is saying the police are not helping us. They're publicly funded. They're supposed to serve and protect. They're serving protecting the perpetrators instead of the public they're supposed to be. Right? That's not coming just from me. That's what the public is saying. That's why everybody's saying defund the police, because you people don't help anyone. Right? And it's the majority. It's the majority of you, because in this whole situation, I've had police officers lie. Even yesterday, you were lying. You were saying that I refused to come in and do the interview with the sex crimes unit, and I read you the email. You said that you weren't going to get involved. You're going to let Peel deal with it. And then Ms. Douglas said, thank you. That ends our involvement. So you guys did it. So don't put it on me. Right? You shouldn't be lying. Tell the truth. Do a proper, impartial investigation. As a police officer from a public body, you have to be impartial. Right? Your job is not to protect the perpetrator. Your job is to get at the truth. And the truth means investigating both sides. The fact that you're resisting trying to get audios that prove everything, that says volumes about what you're doing. Right? I can tell you, I listened to the conversation we had yesterday back after we got off the phone. And I was like, oh my God, look what this guy's doing. Right? And that's why I will not go anywhere and deal with any police officer unless I have a recording on. There's no way. And that's just for my protection, because again, when you get the body cams, I found out that they're editing the body cams and they're editing what they're giving you. So that's telling me, like, why would you have to edit something if you didn't do anything that's wrong? Like, just give people the stuff and give them the whole situation. If you're editing it, you're basically trying to control the narrative to be your confirmation bias, whatever you want it to say. Anyways, I guess. We've accomplished that, and I'm just disappointed that during this whole journey, it's like I'm continually being re-victimized. I just don't understand why. Why won't you guys just do a proper investigation? Why are you resisting me? Mr. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just waiting for you to hang up so I don't have to hang up on you, because you took the appointment and you've got Peel helping you out, which is good, because that's where the offense happened. You said that's always been where it happened, and you've gone to Peel. They're helping you out. You're happy with Peel. I told you that I need evidence and I need a proper statement, and I won't lie for you. I cannot do a production order without proper grounds. I will not lie for you, and so I'll see you.
How are you lying for me? I've already told you what happened.
I have no evidence.
Well, how would I have evidence when it...
Are we done now?
But how would I have... The audios are the evidence.
Bring them to me. You can...
But why can't you go and get them?
Because I cannot swear to a judicial warrant. I cannot. I have no grounds, and I will not perjure myself. I will not lie for you, Miss Mohini. I cannot.
Lie for me for what? I told you already the guy was looking... I was telling... No, but I told you already what he wanted. He wanted sex for his orders, right? You're just choosing not to hear what I've said.
No, I heard that. I understand English. Sex for his orders. And then when I clarified that, oh my gosh, did he actually say he wanted sex? That will be on the transcript.
But it doesn't, but somebody does not have to use, those exact words.
Someone checking you out, looking you up and down on
But I've never used the words somebody checking me out. That was something the police used.
Yeah, not the Toronto police.
Right?
Anyway.
But again, you're saying that you're doing an independent investigation. Then that tells me, because you're using the exact wording of Peel, that tells me that you have been conversing with Peel, which Peel has already confirmed for me. So why are you lying?
Are we done?
Yes, but what I don't understand is why you will not go and you don't have to perjure anything. Somebody has complained that there's sexual harassment, solicitation, and conspiracy to falsely incriminate somebody, right? You forgot about that. This conspiracy to you haven't focused on that at all, have you? Right? What about the judges that tried to cover up his sexual misconduct by falsely incriminating me and giving me a false label? That's a crime. It's called framing somebody.
Misconduct we're talking about happened on Zoom, right? In front of everybody.
Well, I guess most of the hearings were in their chambers in Zoom. And yeah, it was in front of everybody. That's what I'm saying. Just plain out, there's these lawyers saying, you know what, if you declare vexatious, then you don't have to, she doesn't get to, you can silence her right away and things like that. Yeah, absolutely.
If you have the option to bring...
Do you know what? April 5th, I can tell you, I think you know that we have the opportunity to record hearings for note-taking purposes, we cannot distribute anything, even if we did record any. Right? If you want to get if you want to guarantee me that I will not be jailed, right? That I will not be jailed for going to the transcription office and saying, "Hey, I need these I need these audios. I need to prove because the police refused to go and do a production order to get it." Right? If you can guarantee me that I by doing that, somebody's not going to say, "Get her out of here. She must be crazy." And I would, if I could get them, I would. And like I said, even if, you were to record any hearings from any court, you cannot distribute it at all, right? So then I get charged with something else. So you telling anybody, any public, to go and are you trying to say that go and tape a court hearing and distribute it to me? You're basically setting that person up for another crime.
Oh, I thought you said you could get it for $24. Okay,
No. The judges. You're not listening. The judges have said. They have denied me access to getting the audios. I've now, a couple days ago, I tried to order them again. I'm waiting to hear from them. They tell me that...
Great. No,
right?
Great. If
I get them...
something on them, you can let me know.
No, if I get them, I will definitely give you to them, but I doubt I will because... But again, why are you... No, if you're investigating, how are you investigating only one side?
If you get something that you think you want me to hear,
number one, why if someone has gotten harassed and discriminated against,
we're going around in circles.
Why are you charging someone who's speaking out for being harassed and discriminated against? That according and can you tell me that you're allowed to do that according to the Human Rights Code? You're allowed. Nobody can punish you or threaten to punish you for doing that. That's all I've done, right? And you know why?
What is the Ontario Human Rights?
You know why? You know why I had to do that? Because public bodies like you would not investigate, right?